I know you should.
I did, but he was sitting there.
Oh, Don,
So I
you
said,
should have waited
I
to
said,
walk
hold it up,
around.
hold it up. So he's waiting for his meal, so he's supposed to be tired.
The oldest? You're the oldest? You're the oldest female class that is here today.
Oh,
You're not the oldest female by any means, but you might be just the... Now, would you rather not have it pinned on your coat, or would you like...
pin it on.
Okay.
Sure. Blue and gold.
And if I stick you, just yell, okay? If I stick you, just yell. Ooh. Okay. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Judy. Love you, honey.
Love you too.
Thank
you.
Okay, thank you, hon. You're the class of 1954, and it's your 69th reunion?
Yes, it is.
And so tell me what you remember most about your years at Hale High.
At Hale High,
Yep.
we're skipping Pilot Grove and Gleasondale. Okay, so Hale High, I loved it. I loved Mr. Lacey and the choir, the singers, the chorus we had, the school dances, going to the town hall and decorating. In fact, Winky Woodhead did the drawings, and we cut them out and put them on the wall
For the decoration?
for decoration at the town hall.
And who played the music for the dances?
My mother did at one time, and we had a group, you asked me now, I can't remember, someone from Hudson.
That used to play?
Yeah, and he played for us. It was wonderful too.
And you're the oldest woman here today.
Female.
Congratulations, you look wonderful.
I'll pay you later.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about, the sports or all the people in your class? It was small.
It was small, and you knew everybody, and you know their brothers and sisters too, and their mothers, fathers. Yeah, it was the closest then.
Yeah.
And today,
How many
no internet. There was 18 in my class.
18 in your graduating class.
22.
22.
We had the largest class that ever
You were a year ahead of me, yeah.
53.
And I would have been in your class if I had not been in the hospital. And I was little. Yeah.
So you, Mr. Crowell, you were in the class of 53?
Yes.
Okay, and so that's a year ahead, and you had the largest class
Yeah.
in the whole high
Right,
school,
yeah.
22.
22 or 23, I don't remember exactly.
Okay. So, and you're a long-term family in the town of Stow.
Beg your pardon?
Long-term family in the town of
Yes.
Stow.
Yeah. My family came here in 1928. Your family's probably been here long.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but everybody knew everybody, and all the brothers and sisters and the parents.
Bowling alley.
Yeah.
And, we had good times.
Yeah.
Lots of good times.
You know, I spent 2.5 years of combat duty in Korea, and I wonder how many people here ever served in the Korean War. I can't remember. Jeannie Dwinnels was the chief of police in Stow.
When was this?
In the 80s, I think. Now, Jeannie was a paratrooper, and he dropped on Pyongyang during the Korean War. And Jeannie used to kid me about the fact that his biggest worry in Korea was the fact that I would drop one of my artillery shells on him while he was there. But he actually was the, I grew up with him, but he was the chief of police in Stow for quite a while, and then he died. Too bad.
He was your classmate?
No, he wasn't. He was a think he was a 1950. Yeah. So
And what year were you?
48, the oldest one here.
Ah,
Oh,
I thought she was the oldest.
huh?
I was told she was the oldest.
No, she's a 54.
Oh, so you're the oldest guy.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm the oldest guy, but I'm part of the oldest class. 48's the oldest class here. I go back. I remember when my older brother used to be the chairman of the reunion committee. God, that was. And we used to hold him at the Stow Country Club all the time. And but all those people are gone.
Are you still in Stow? Are you still in Stow? Do you still live in Stow?
God, no, I live in northern Vermont.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sort of frustrated that Skippy Warren didn't come, and Wacky Willie Wiki didn't come. Ugh. Probably the last time any of us, a whole bunch of us, are ever going to be here.
Oh, well, glad you're here.
When I was playing sports in high school, especially basketball and some baseball, I always wore number 11. And back then, when you were done with your high school jacket, you turned it in and let the next kid in high school put it on. So I turned my 11 jacket in, which I was so proud of, and I went to Lowell to where they sell jackets, and I had to make up a jacket. And on the back of this jacket is Hale High, but the letters are falling off, and I can show you.
This one is...
But the jacket is probably closer to 40 years old, and I wear it every now and then and put it away for the next year. That's the story of the jacket.
Okay, Bill Byron, class of 55. Right now we have the earliest class we have here is 1948. Gentleman by the name of Newsham. This has been going on for as long as I can remember. I had some sisters that graduated in the 40s, late 40s. My mother graduated from Hale High in 1917. So I've been in town a while, even if nobody knows me. So we used to have these functions at the Stow Country Club years ago. And then that went away, and here we are. And we don't know how many more we're going to have. We have others that are too far away, or perhaps slightly disabled and didn't want to travel this far. But we're happy to see anyone that shows up.
He was quite a bit younger.
Yeah, and Pugsley was that,
Don Pugsley.
but was that a Pugsley?
Yeah,
that-
it's Fran's brother.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, but there was it Marge?
Marjorie was in your mom's
Right,
class.
okay.
Myrtle was older, and then there was some that are younger and older. Now, what year did you graduate from Hale?
1959.
1959. That's very good. And where are you living now?
New Ipswich, New Hampshire.
Very good. And you have relatives that still live in Stow?
No, I don't.
No, none of them live in Stow anymore.
They all died.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm glad we're still around, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yes.
Ah,
right.
yeah.
Right. Very good.
And plan to be for a while.
Oh, absolutely. We got to
Yeah.
keep the young people active in this, right?
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. So nice to see you.
And nice talking
Nice
to
see
you.
Would anybody else like to talk today? Ani.
Judy, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I've got the regular pin
Oh.
that the basketball team used to have.
Right, right.
And then the Stow Lions 300th anniversary pin.
That's right. Boy, you got your Lions pin?
Oh, I got my Lions
Yeah.
pin.
Oh,
All
yes,
set with
that's
Stow.
awesome. Yes.
I'm glad to see you.
Yes. And how long did you live in Stow?
I lived in Stow for, well, let me see. I'm trying to think now. Up until 19. Well, I moved to Hudson 8 years ago.
8
so
years.
figure that way.
Right. Now,
So-
were your parents living in Stow when you were born?
I lived next door
Yep.
for the new house my father built.
Right.
But I had also owned that house, and
Yep.
then I had the business in Stow
Right.
too.
So you went to Hale, you went to Stow school
class of
the whole time?
56 in Stow
Yep.
time. Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
Yep. Well, we're glad you're here today.
I'm glad you. Thank you.
It's great. Thank you. Are there any special memories you have of Hale High School?
Well, there were so many of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like Ira Creelman, the principal.
Oh, he was before my time. Yeah.
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 And
Did you have any special teachers that you liked?
and Mrs. Fletcher was,
Oh, she was wonderful, wasn't she? Yep. Yep.
and Miss Tristani.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Did you play any sports when you went to Hale High?
I pitched for the high school baseball
Oh,
team.
you did? You were a
Yeah.
pitcher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
And the first baseman I had on the high school team
Yeah.
became governor of Vermont and president of the University of Vermont.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Now, the UVM president who played.
Oh,
Salmon.
Dickie Salmon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not Dickie,
No.
the older
Tommy
one.
Salmon, his
Yeah.
older brother? Yeah.
He was on the,
And he became the governor of Vermont?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
and
Yep.
then he became the president of UVM.
Okay. Very good. Very
He was
good. Well, thank you very much. It's nice talking to you.
This is 1960 invitation to class reunion.
$4.
$4.
What is it, $6 now?
Yeah, 40.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a
Should I
copy
get
of the
a, should I get a
original.
couple
Yeah.
You know who that was back then?
I don't know these young kids.
Like 80
No way. Drunker, he was a year ahead of us.
I was ahead of
Yeah, Claudia's class. No.
So we're talking 48 to 55?
Graduated in 55.
You want me to share Hale memories? I'm looking if I remember my own name right now. Yeah, my neighbor, Judy Trumpold, she was in the class right below me, and she lived right next door to me, and she's out in California right now. And if she lived closer, she'd probably be here with us. And I'll just say hi to everyone for her. As far as memories, I can remember riding around in Ned Bigelow's black 51 Mercury one winter, getting stuck, trying to get up a hill and pushing on the back and getting all mud from the muddy road. In the basketball games that we used to go to, and baseball, having to wear those heavy wool baseball uniforms drove me nuts. But we had a good time, and I guess it's about all I can remember right now. Ned Bigelow, he was planning on coming here, but he lives down in Florida now. But he had a surgery planned, and he couldn't make it this year, but he hopes to make it the next one we have. And he wanted me to say hi to everyone for him.
If I could have your attention, please. I'm Bob Naughton. I'm the treasurer of the association. And in louder. I said I'm the president of the, not the president, I'm the treasurer of the association. And I just wanted to, in behalf of the association, thank you all for coming. And I also wanted to mention that you probably noticed that we have some new members, and the new members that we've taken in are Bill Byron, Fran Pugsley, and Lynn Quinn. And I'll tell you, they've been a fabulous job. This is their first time around with the reunion, and they've been the best help that we've ever had. And at this time, I just wanted to take a moment and have you keep in your thoughts and prayers Vivian Wanatalo Dean. She passed away in 2020, and she ran these reunions for years and years, and she was really dedicated to it. And there are also 3 other people that I'd like to mention. They purchased tickets to come here tonight, but because of physical problems and medical problems, they weren't able to come. And the first one was Ruth Johnson Banfield. She was a member of the committee for years and years, and she's suffering from medical issues, and she did really want to come tonight. The second one was Charlotte Bloomberg Milbay, and she was hospitalized just a few days ago and is unable to come. And the other one was Ralph Herrick's wife, Sandy, and she's been hospitalized. And these people had all purchased tickets, but just had to cancel, you know. So as far as the regular things go, all of the out-of-state people here are from New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, Illinois, and Nevada. And the 2 oldest classes represented are 1948, represented by Charles Newsham, and 1954 class by Carolyn Badsford Raposo. And the class with the most attendees is 1959. They have the most attendees here tonight. There they are. And there are a total of, 32 graduates and 23 guests here. And that's about it for that. But there is one thing I wanted to talk about. And this is something that's been on my mind for a few years. That I go by the old fire station there, where the school used to be. And there's only a little plaque on the wall of the fire station. I got a picture of it up there. Let's see, about the size of 3 bricks. And a few years ago, there was talk about taking the fire station down. And then I figured if that happened, there'd be nothing. And so what I want to do, and I want to get some feedback from you people, is I was thinking of trying to establish a fund. I've already had a few people say they would donate to it, to put some kind of a granite monument type of thing there that mentions the school and the years that it was there. And I'd like it to say that this was put there by attendees of the school, alumni of the school. I could actually, you could go to the town and get money for this, but then they want something on there saying if money was provided by the town of Stow. Thing. I would rather see it be provided by the graduates of the classes and were there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to come up with some kind of a plan and maybe send it out either through the internet or mail it out of a design of something. I've already talked to them, Monument Place over in Acton, and they will work with me on a design. And then I just want some feedback, and if we can do it with our money, that would be great. But if worst came to worst, that we had to go to the town, at least we would have something that we can say, we're putting in this much and we want the town to give the rest. But when you go through the town, you've got to put something on there saying that the money was provided by the town. I'd rather see it, like I said, provided by the graduates of the school. So that's something that I'm hoping to let you hear about in the future here and see how many people are interested in, and give me any feedback today of what you think. And then the other thing is, in a while, we're supposed to have some group pictures that'll be in the newspaper and stuff, so I'll let you know when we're ready for that. But anyway, thank you all for coming, and the association really appreciates your attendance. Thank you.